Well, everybody, this is Ku5ogrande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have just seen two very different games, one Snoopy and two Woody Woodpecker, specifically the Brazilian version. However, both shared something, and that is that they are really annoying in very, very different kinds of ways. However, we've got a different kind of annoyance coming to you. I believe this is a very different game. I actually don't know too much about it, so let's go ahead and ask our GM to come in and talk to us about it. Guess what? We get the Glitch Witch to share this game with us. Glitch Witch, whenever you're ready, come on in and come chat. I would love to see what this is all about. Oh, geez. Hello there.
Hello! How's it going, Prosencha?
Oh, it's going great. Always glad to have you showing up. By the way, I know that you're going to be doing commentary for the blind race of Hay Fever next week. It's fun to have you choosing some games for Ku5ogrande this year as well.
I am so excited that I get to share games that I absolutely adore with people that you may or may not enjoy.
So, is this a game that you do love?
Oh, absolutely. I love all the games I'm giving out. There's nothing in here that I'm like, I would not play that.
Okay, I've sort of done the opposite from time to time. But tell me, what game do we have today?
Today we have the age-old classic of Beyond Shadowgate for the TurboGrafx CD.
Oh my gosh, the box art is killing me. Like, look at this guy's neck.
It is of appropriate portion.
Seriously, probably. A vampire probably drew this and was like, let's go ahead and put the most attractive feature in here, like as prominent as possible. Bam.
Ah, yes, the most luscious part of the human, the long, elongated neck.
The long neck. Beyond Shadowgate, what kind of game is this?
So this is kind of an adventure game. I say that a little bit loosely, although it is very much so an adventure game. But it's got real-time combat in it, and you die just as much as you did in the original Shadowgate, which this is a direct sequel to.
Oh, nice.
Basically, the original game ended, you play as the son, your father's been murdered, something, you're thrown in prison, and the game starts. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember if I've even played the original Shadowgate, because that was an adventure game on the NES. I've played it a little bit, but I haven't ever actually beaten it.
Same here. It's my favorite of those games of like Deja Vu, Shadowgate, and Uninvited.
Oh, I love Deja Vu.
Deja Vu is weird with its money mechanics. It's like I always run out of money for the CADs.
Well, don't spend all your money in one place.
I don't know how to not do that. Have you met me?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, maybe you'll learn one of these days.
Gosh, Chad is asking how you go beyond Shadowgate. You just don't go in the castle. I feel like anything outside of the castle is beyond Shadowgate.
I think that's right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And we might see the castle. We might not. We probably won't.
Oh no. Wait, so do they go back to the castle later on in the game?
Yeah, I believe the conclusion of the game is returning to Castle Shadowgate. I could be mistaken on that. I didn't get there, but I did play a lot of this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, by the way, because there was a game that I remember seeing from my childhood that was, it was an adventure game, but one of the main mechanics was that, like, some of the words that people would say would essentially get censored. They weren't able to say every word that they had, especially, and I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely some magic spell or some tower or something that was censoring everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wonder if there's anybody here knows what that is.
I am a little bit at a loss on that one, but you know, it's all right.
Hey,
this game's not a torch-hoarding.
Oh, do you know who's doing audio, by the way?
Yes, I believe Whoop is doing audio, and we have a backup if that pops up, but let's just stick with Whoop.
Okay, cool. Whoop Von Whoop. What a good name. Yeah. It's like it's a maybe they're a vampire too.
I mean, if they do, they might really enjoy the next of this game, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And the title screen is very good. The intro is very good too, but it's just way too long to watch, so we're gonna be skipping that. But I gave all the
sad
context
day.
for the intro.
That's fine. We'll live. Well, I am still working on getting everything captured, so be patient.
I will do my best, but I guess you're talking about chat and not me.
Well, I mean, you too. Wow, you're so pushy.
You invited me to do this.
I can't believe it. I just can't. Speaking of being pushy, I want to be pushy and ask you what you have been up to lately. What games have you been playing?
So I've been dipping into, and I've been working on my project to beat every TurboGrafx game. So that's been a great treasure trove for finding stuff for this. But mostly dipping into the CD library to see like the really silly stuff that might work on here. But it's mostly been like try to get most of the TurboGrafx games up and running on speedrun.com and doing runs of them. And I hope to show a lot of them here because this is, I did not want to go with this for round one, but you know, the powers that be, because Whoop watches my stream enough, I had to. But we're going to see some fun stuff in my later rounds too.
The powers that be. I like it. Blame it on the mysterious powers, whatever those are. Yeah,
oh gosh.
Well,
but mostly playing video games and you know, playing a lot of Weird Dreams. I've been playing that Commodore version a lot lately.
Yeah, are you going to submit Weird Dreams to GDQ?
I want to submit it to AGDQ. I feel like it would be bad to submit it to S.
I'm actually going to submit it to SGDQ, just FYI.
I
know that you have the
too.
record. Well, if you've got space to submit it, yeah, I think that there's not the best chance in the world that it'll be accepted, but I would love to see that. And they might be able to consider it silly enough to fit into the silly block there.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
I'm a huge believer.
Like I have to.
I'm a huge believer that they only don't have an awful block because they usually don't get as many awful submissions.
Maybe we can fix this.
Yeah. And I will always be there to submit. And I think that if they have enough quality games, that they would consider it.
Nice. Well, I've got 2 open submissions on mine, and yeah, I got some room, so.
Okay.
Maybe we can get a race going. I found some marathon safe strats. I don't know if you've seen those.
I did, yes. I watched your run that you did for Frame Fatales, and that was beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
More people need to see that game.
Okay. I'm just trying to crop this as good as possible because guess what? There's a black border around the game, and I don't know if graphics are going to show up there. So I'll probably need to do recapturing at some point.
I feel like there's not, but who knows?
Well,
there might be.
I don't trust video games.
At all. Got it.
No, I don't know.
It's okay, Rosenja. I forgive you.
Wow, I didn't even ask, but okay.
Ouch. Okay, fine. I see how it is. I guess I see how it is.
Oh, it's always fun to have you around so that we can just kind of talk and joke together. It's good that we have good people around. So let me go ahead and let's hear some beautiful Shadowgate music, and let me actually remember to turn the audio on so I'm not listening to nothing.
Okay, I think I can confirm there's no graphics in those borders.
Wait, why am I a moron?
I don't think you are. You should be kind to yourself, Rosenja.
No, I've done this like every single time. I meant to turn off the music for something and I didn't. And then I turned it on and it combines the soon-to-be-seen games music with Katamari, and it's like, well, that is a bad mix. Absolutely bad. Bad mashup.
Oh no.
Well, everybody, this is your game beyond Shadowgate.
It's one step past Shadowgate, if you will.
Stupid Shadowgate. Nobody likes you.
Ouch.
Well, I don't mean the game, I mean the castle. Do you like the castle?
It's probably scenic. It's a little, like, death-filled, I think.
Yeah, I don't like all the death. I'm not a big fan of all the death that goes on in that castle.
I suppose that is an extremely valid viewpoint on it. to Shadowgate and beyond. Thank you, chat. Oh, I am so excited for this. There is a lot of, I guess it's worth issuing a little bit of a, like, I want to say gore warning. Gore warning is a bit too much. There is a bit of blood in this game, especially when people make bad moves.
Okay.
But it's not like grotesque.
I wouldn't ban this if it was grotesque even. Like,
okay, fine.
So beware, you might see a few little drippy drops of blood.
There might be some blood. There might be some melting.
A spine?
Someone might get sawed in half.
Ooh.
Someone gets sawed in half.
Oh, I hope so.
I guess I'm spoiling things. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Actually, knowing that somebody gets sawed in half is helpful to know how far this might go. Okay.
All right.
This music is actually really good. Yeah, it's no Weird Dreams where a door bites you in half, I suppose.
I mean, there might be. Okay, I don't want to say there's no door biting you in half in this. I've never seen that happen, but I wouldn't put it past this video game to do it, I guess.
Oh, everybody spam dragons and shadows.
I guess we're going.
And spam emotes because we're starting. Please spam away. I completely forgot to give the warning.
So this, as you see, is an adventure game, but you have control of your character, Prince Eric, and you are in prison. And you have an inventory, you have commands on your mouse cursor, and you need to find your way out of this jail cell first off.
Is it like the law of adventure games that you have to go to jail at least once?
I think so. I mean, I guess you start in jail and just get that right up front. And we're probably going to see someone die here. They're going to start a fire on this piece of hay. And you need to fight the guard, and we'll see if that happens.
Oh, Peachy Chad, bam!
And this is, hopefully they don't skip it. Here's the dying animation. No!
Well, we'll see if somebody else dies and we get it. I hope so.
That one, if a guard catches you, they basically bring you to the guillotine and lop off your head, and it's really good.
Well, I mean, it seems like they were going to do that anyway, right?
Oh, gosh. I guess so. Some people still trying to work out how to do this. I told them to save and load often, or not load, but like save often, I guess, if they want. Like, I'm not their mom. They can not save if they want to. But Peachy's the only one. Oh, wait, we've got two players that have figured out to light the bale of hay on fire.
I don't know. Streamhatman has a bucket. Oh, Von Whoop!
Oh, Von Whoop is
bucket to the gut.
Making the same mistakes. Please don't skip it.
No. You should have given a warning. Should have given a warning.
Oh, gosh. I feel bad if I did that time. It is Prince Eric. So, looks like Peachy has figured out how to fight the guard. Wait, is mine? Oh, wow. Hetman's stream did not refresh on me. The door is open, and we can now get into the prison, which is filled with a lot of safe things. Do you think the prison will be safer or better once you're out of the door?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, I let the players know, feel free to let the death animation play out, but it's not required.
I appreciate you. All right, so we've got two players out of the jail cell.
Nice.
And now this dude, I think it's your father. I'm pretty confident it's your father, the protagonist from the first game.
I'm your father. Blah, 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 blah.
It's pretty helpful to them if they watch this. I did not tell them specifically that to skip or not skip any cutscenes.
Oh, yeah.
Going for the low punch there.
I would definitely watch every cutscene at least once.
You certainly should.
Especially if it gives... Like, you don't know what kind of information you'll need. It looks like Van Bright is a little bit stuck.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's their stream, or... Let me refresh real quick.
They're hitting buttons now. I thought it was their stream, but they're working on it.
I'm gonna refresh everything
real
quick.
Subtitles in this game at all.
Welcome to live matches. You never know when everything is working right or not.
We are seeing people save, which is good. I I feel like I would be remiss if I told them not to
There's
do it.
dialogue.
Of the last
There is.
weeks than the murder of a king and false arrest of his heir. There looms a far
I guess I should turn it
greater
up so I can
threat,
hear it.
which you must ultimately face within the walls of Shadowgate. I will be with you.
PG-Chan falling for one of the tricks. There's a hole in the wall, and if you reach into it, you just straight up die.
Oh no! Ah! Oh my gosh, I like the Grim Reaper.
When you just die, the Grim Reaper shows up and just reminds you that you did a bad thing.
You did a bad. You bad boy. How could you do that? That's the voice of the Grim Reaper. Wow, I can't believe you fell for that, you bad boy. I'm gonna take your soul now.
I didn't realize the Grim Reaper was such a fabulous individual.
Oh, he's great.
All right, we've got all the keys. You use the keys a lot, but everyone's trying to use the bucket on everything, and I can really get behind that. Okay, so I would tell Van Bright what to do here, but I did give him the manual. Well, not the manual. I gave the players 3 pages of the manual, because the manual has instructions on how to get out of the prison, and we don't want that to happen.
Oh yeah.
Peachy gets stabbed to death by guards, and Whoop does the same. Oh, we're seeing 3 people get stabbed to death by guards here.
Well, it happens. Yep. Van Bright is walking around. That's good.
Yeah, they seem to stumble upon everything but the inventory, which I'm going to make sure the instructions that I gave include how to go to an inventory.
Yeah, if not...
Button 2 opens inventory window. So I don't... Okay, they figured it out.
Good. There we go. Light the hay on fire. Fire.
All right. So Peachy's punching this rat man, and I don't quite know what this person's doing. Oh wait, they're gonna let it play.
Yes.
Oh my god, they're my favorite.
Okay, let's see him die. Chop. That was really fast. He was like on the guillotine for 0.2 seconds, and wah!
There is no room for last words here. It's just death. Oh gosh, I was worried that they were going to get out of the prison too fast, and this makes me extremely happy because I played a lot of this game. I'm like, well, what if they get past where I played? And I don't think that's going to happen.
By the way, is there saving in this game? Is saving allowed? What are the rules here? Okay.
Saving and loading is 100% permitted. You will never get through without it. Well, I guess you will if you just do everything.
If you do it right.
Yeah. So...
Okay, I really like the laughing in this game. It's good stuff.
All right, Van Bright is making progress. I think they've figured out the core mechanics of the game.
Good.
And Peachy's trying to punch this Ratman again. I don't know what you're supposed to do in this room. I did not need to do anything here, and I didn't get anything out of it. You could just punch this Ratman.
Wait, so you can just let this guy get whipped and it doesn't matter?
Yeah, basically. If you punch out the Ratman, you can't untie this guy as far as I know. And if you leave the room and come back later, he's a skeleton later.
Aw. Why would... Oh, of course they would have a room that doesn't matter at all.
Oh, of course.
Wait, Cadis is saying you need to talk to the prisoner to beat the game?
I think Cadis is making up rules about how to beat the game.
Have you beaten the game?
I've been very close to beating the game, I think.
Okay, so the answer is no.
Has Cadis beaten the game? All right, so you do need to get this pepper out of this room. You need it a while from now, but you do need this pepper that they are trying to get so badly.
Okay, Van Bright is definitely making some progress now. Door's locked. You've got keys, though.
And most of the time, if you're punching out an enemy, you probably need to do that. Sort of.
Uh-oh. Yeah, is there something you can mess up early in the game that will totally ruin you later? Apparently, if you don't talk to this prisoner, you can't beat the game, so yes?
As far as I've seen, there's not something you can do that mattered to me as far as I go. you can get to the end of the game and not have the required items, and then you just lose. In which case the protagonist will yell at you, the player, for going to the final encounter without the items of power,
Wait,
and then die
really?
immediately. Oh
Wow.
yes. It's something along the lines of like, we're here to fight this all-powerful monster, and you brought me here with just a blank, and then dies before he can get the word out.
So this is a TurboGrafx game. I don't think I even knew that TurboGrafx existed back in this day. I see that it's gotten fairly decent reviews, though. I don't know. What did people think of this game?
I wish I knew what people thought of this game when it came out. I noticed it, and I saw it like beyond Shadowgate. This can't be to do with the original Shadowgate, and realized it is a direct sequel with voice acting and cutscenes. It's great. How did it do though? Let's see. Beyond Shadowgate reviews. It looks like it got a 4.5 on a GameSpot
Out of 5?
out of 5.
Yeah.
It probably reviewed pretty well.
Look at the Skelly. What a cute Skelly.
I love the skeleton. I love the skeleton so much. That pit's a death trap, sort of. If you don't hit the switch and jump down, there's a plant that will eat you.
Other people are saying you can indeed soft lock in this game.
Beautiful.
Yeah, apparently if you don't pick up the bucket in the very first room.
You can go back to the bucket, though.
Are you
like,
sure?
I know where you use the bucket. You can always get back there. I'm pretty sure. So, we've defeated the Rat Man on Peachy's screen, which is awesome.
Yay!
And I've missed if they've punched out the 2 guards, but they must have. And there's a trick to the combat where you want to kind of approach the enemies on the Z-axis instead of the X-axis, because they'll just stab you if you're just sitting to the left or right of them. If you're above them or below them, it's a lot easier to punch them.
Trying to use the bucket on the prisoner. Yeah, that's right. Collect his blood. See, it's a vampire game. I told you.
Okay, Almacia is right here. If you don't get the bucket and you take a shortcut, then yes, you can soft lock yourself. But that's you'd lose maybe a few minutes of progress. Well, not a few minutes. I'd probably tell the player at that point.
Oh.
I'm gonna give them a heads up. But none of them are in a position that they might soft lock themselves at the moment. But mostly, like, so if you jump down that pit, there's a plant that will eat you.
Ooh.
And then
Audrey too.
If you drop the skeleton, you can leave on the right side, and there's an enemy in that next room that will kill you, hopefully. And if you get by it, then you're soft locked.
Oh my gosh, this is a little ridiculous.
But I'm giving the players a heads up that I will let you know if you are soft locked. Okay, now this person's dead. They did great.
Oh
and we've got
no!
the paddle.
Wait, he's already dead?
Yeah, I guess just 5 minutes later, this person is very dead.
That did not take very long. Probably all the rats.
He is in no condition to talk to you.
I mean, yeah, usually if you're dead, you can't talk very much. I mean, he's definitely alive before you punch Rat Man, right?
Yeah, he's alive. He's got pained breaths and whatnot, but we're almost getting people out of the prison. That's very exciting to me.
By any chance, you have to retreat. Okay. Talk to the prisoner. In his dying breath, he mutters out a password. Apparently.
I should see where that password goes, because in my play, I didn't get anywhere near that password, but who knows?
Okay, apparently the password is used with the bartender, but I haven't seen anybody get a password from him. Maybe if you ask? You probably have to select the correct option.
Well,
oh, yeah, he said the words Rosebud.
oh, right. Right. If you keep talking to him, he does say Rosebud.
Ooh, I like this beast on Stream Hatman's screen. That was really decent animation.
It was really like this game's pretty impressive looking for what it is. Where that room with the Minotaur is kind of where you want to be. You need to just, despite it being chained up against the wall, you want to punch it to death. It's not very sporting, but
To just punch it to death? Wow.
you ever just wanted to punch a Minotaur to death that's chained to a wall?
Sometimes. Like, I played enough Xena, throw a chakram in his face. They're weak against that.
I am curious if I should tell the players about the prisoner, because at this point they've all gotten to him.
Yeah, this game is very much not straightforward, and I think that is probably the biggest bad element in a lot of adventure games. Figuring out the strange logic.
I think the players will be fine without it. They're still like working through this, so
Oh, yeah.
I love the guards. They're so confident and happy with themselves.
They're like, yeah, I killed ya. I
The
killed ya.
delayed death on Whoop screen.
It was pretty good.
So far, I think we've only seen the Minotaur on Stream Hatman's screen. I think I'm going to call that as furthest progress at this point. But I
Yeah.
have my way to track this in my head.
By the way, we have had other games from the developers here, Rabid Entertainment Incorporated. Of course, they did work on the Deja Vu games, they worked on Sherlock Holmes, but they also worked on games like Yo Bro, the classic
baby.
skateboarding Beach Boys game.
Oh yes, one of two.
Yeah,
How did you feel about Yo Bro?
I actually kind of enjoyed it. It just got too repetitive too fast. That's my main complaint. They also made Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. Yeah.
So that degree of pedigree. So I don't get, like, this game's so much better than that. Like, this Yo Bro is I have feelings about Yo Bro.
I love Death Valley Rally. It's just not playable. That's the only problem with this, with that game. This game, Shadowgate, I can see that like you actually can play it, so that's good. Whoop just got murdered by the guard. I think it takes multiple punches. If he stabs you 3 times, you're dead.
Yeah, I believe every room has its own little health meter, so you don't need to worry about getting stabbed like in one screen. Come on, hit the switch.
The lead designer for this game was also a game designer for one of the Are You Afraid of the Dark games, and now I'm very interested.
What? I want to play one of those. That sounds amazing.
And he did the character design for Mohawk and Headphone Jack.
Oh gosh.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this.
Okay, I am very
love.
peachy right now. Like, what they should do is probably just jump into that pit, but they're not gonna.
Jump in the pit.
It's an alternate way. You don't need to go that way, but it is a shortcut. But
just
I guess
to answer chat's question, that was Doug Snook who did that, who did the characters for Mohawk. Go on, Glitchwitch.
That is a good name. I see Stream Hatman, or not Stream, sorry, I'm just going with their stream name. Hatman is taunting this Minotaur with the paddle ball, I guess, but they need to punch this Minotaur out.
With the paddle ball? Maybe you could just whack it in the face with the paddle ball multiple times. Punch? Are you going to punch?
Come on. Use fist
pepper.
on Minotaur.
I mean, it would make sense to use pepper, maybe.
We can do it.
Oh.
Beat this Minotaur to death.
Ugh. Save the lady!
You do need to save... Well, I think you need to save that lady. I saw where she's back, but she does help you later.
Oh, okay.
Do not punch her. Don't punch her.
Question her.
Just use the keys on her. I don't know.
Unusually healthy white teeth. Actually, that's pretty, like, in this world, it appears to be the Middle Ages. Oh, no! She's a dog!
She is some sort of were-dog, but
Okay,
don't worry,
I like that.
That was a good thing that occurred.
Oh, good. I like that dog. That was cool.
It was a cool dog. I go hit the switch. Thank you. And goodbye.
Yay.
lady.
Why do they have paddle balls in the Middle Ages?
I love that old man, especially like the cheer that he gives you as he runs out.
Yeah.
I figure like a paddle ball, much as Shadowgate is a tale as old as time. Paddle ball is a game as old as time.
They
just
had
waiting
to
for the
invent
paddle ball.
rubber first.
What? I was about to ask when that happened, but no, let's not ask when rubber got invented and if it happened before Shadowgate or not.
Sorry, I'm looking it up. Invention of rubber. In the 1800s, that's when they made vulcanized rubber. Charles Goodyear, who you might recognize that last name, but he
Charles
was
Goodyear.
Goodyear tires.
Yeah, I was gonna say the tire guy.
Yeah.
Did he invent the paddle ball also?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But basically, he made vulcanized rubber. Invention. Not paddleboard, paddle ball. Okay. Apparently was made in the 1920s. So I'm sorry, but that is an anachronism. This game is not accurate to history.
Are you saying that Shadowgate happened after 1920? Or the events of Beyond Shadowgate?
Yep.
So like
maybe the 1930s.
This is like, everyone remembers the Shadowgate incident of 1944.
Oh, I do. JK, I wasn't alive at that time.
I don't think I was either.
Maybe I could go ask my grandma.
Oh, wow. Mike giving out one of my backup games. Cool.
Uh-oh. That's a little bit scary.
Oh, no, it's going to be great. Okay, cool. So, no one has tried to beat the Minotaur to death, but I think we're going to see an exciting conclusion here very soon.
Come on, somebody do it. Whoop von whoop.
I would call that progress if they beat the Minotaur to death.
Peachy just walked backwards. Nope, I'm good.
This game does not really, tell you to go in that pit.
Hatman is jumping into the pit.
Does Hatman have the bucket?
Do you need the bucket for the plant?
You don't need it for the plant. You need it to make any progress out of here. Well, no, theoretically, you can get by without it. So what we're probably going to see right here is Hatman get sawed in half immediately.
Oh, I hope so.
Because there's this thing. You can avoid it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go.
Dodges.
Maybe.
We've got dodging. We're trying to interact with it.
He's doing good.
You want to use the pepper on it, but I don't know if you can do it while it's spinning at you.
Rubber's been used since BCE times. Not vulcanized rubber.
So I don't know if we can pick up that rock while this thing is spinning around. Oh, we're going to try to punch it.
Do you have to punch it?
Now use the pepper. Use the pepper. Use the pepper. I think this thing's going to get mad at him.
I don't know. It's just kind of chill. Kind of tickling his arm, you know.
I appreciate the dancing around this thing. The guard's still laughing. I like how they've just ignored the guards.
This monster is surprisingly not deadly. Yeah. I mean, for something with 3 tentacles that spin around coming out of its mouth, yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to pet it too hard.
I'm not really someone who's a big fan of, dating Cthulhian monsters, though, you know.
Oh, we've got pepper. Here we go.
Pepper, pepper, pepper. Oh, he's sneezing. Oh, he sneezed himself to death.
There we
I'm
go.
so sad.
I'm gonna go with Hatman is in the lead at this point now. Because that is that is progress. We can't get back into the prison. Like, Hatman definitely can't beat the game at this point, but that's fine. I don't think that's gonna be too big of an issue.
Who can't beat the game?
I don't think Hatman can beat the game at this at this point.
Why?
So you do need to get the password from the prisoner, it sounds like. So we're in theoretically a soft lock, but not for one that he'll notice for quite a while.
Yeah, I feel like even with the quote-unquote soft lock, in this, that's completely fine. Oh, apparently Almatia's saying you don't technically need the password.
Yeah, so I know that the speedrun skips the password.
Well, I mean, if you know it, can't you use it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I assume the bartender will tell you some sort of like trick, but at this point we cannot get back up to the jail, which is, I want to say, fine. Oh, we're missing a leg.
Uh-oh.
Those little creatures will steal parts from you.
No, well, that's not nice.
They're very nice. They're very cute.
There are a lot of cute... How about monster boyfriends? A lot of monster boyfriends and monster pets in this game.
There are good monster boyfriends in this game. I mean, I would keep that little leg stealing thing as a pet.
Yeah, and then I could have all the legs.
Just keep a bunch of legs around.
Have a leg collection. Actually, the cops probably check for that when they visit your house.
Do they come by?
They're like, "Do you have a leg collection?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Just open that door, okay?"
Just show up. Just like leg collection check. Let's go. So you need to punch this dude. What I love the most about this little like creature is how cleanly your leg comes off when it takes it.
Okay,
Just like
I'm watching. Cave Dweller. Unpredictable stalking behavior. Not really unpredictable. Gonna take your leg.
They are taking advantage of the menu nicely to try to figure out what to do.
I like
totally
that.
valid.
It's good.
All right, we've got another person in the pit.
Ah, very nice, Venbright. Now, this isn't the required way to get out. What's the other way?
You punch the Minotaur, and there's a ladder underneath it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's a trap. Oh, there! Look how clean it goes.
Oh, come on. He could live without one leg. Just gotta...
I need to know if Ven has that bucket. Because if they've survived this...
Gotta make a tourniquet. Okay. And he can make one out of his shirt. Why is he even still wearing a shirt? Just take it off, make a tourniquet. There's got to be a stick. Or if needed, you could even replace the stick with one of the legs you just lost.
There you go.
And twist it. Oh my gosh.
Procedure, what is this lore you're weaving here?
This is survival strategies, okay? You've got to... If you lose a leg, you got to know how to survive, okay? And making a tourniquet out of your leg might just be the trick that keeps your heart beating.
You are definitely weaving a tale I would have never considered. All right, we have someone that might punch a Minotaur.
Right. Punch the... Oh, I saw a punch. Peachy Chad, just got a punch.
If Peachy gets through this Minotaur, I will put them firmly in third place. So right now, our players are exploring the heating system of the prison, which it does tell you like this area underneath here is just like the heating system, and it's kind of beautiful.
Heating / lava system. You know, every castle needs one.
Everyone's come so close to punching this Minotaur. I just want to see it happen. I guess it's really cruel to do. And we'll see some exciting things happening on Hatman's screen in just a moment, I hope.
I mean, he is trying to murder you.
And the mushroom has eaten Hatman.
See, that's the thing. If you have unlimited saves and loads, you can just save right before it and then go and punch it. I think that when it comes to adventure games, you've got to abuse that and do things that are going to be risky.
Yeah. Let's see. So, people are pointing out that Venbright didn't kill the monster or pick up the crystal. That is a problem at some point, but you can always get back here.
The guard is blocking Whoop's path from grabbing the pepper. He was literally past the guard.
Just watching him over on the side. Oh. All right, so Hatman has the right idea here, which took me way too long to figure out. You want to jump up and pull the vent down. And what I did tell the players, if what you think you're doing is probably the solution, try to reposition your cursor a few times. Because there's no fun way to get stuck in this game when you're just hitting the wrong spot with the cursor.
Yeah, even games like Myst that I've been playing a little bit yesterday, there's some very precise places for you to click. And that's just the rule of any adventure game that was made probably at least before the year 2010.
Yeah. But they're giving up on that for now, which is what I did, but
I mean, it's understandable, a little bit frustrating, and also I know that the players have no idea how they are doing compared to everybody else. Like,
yeah, which is kind of great. I just want to see someone punch the Minotaur.
Punch him. It looks like Peachy-chan is back to the Skelly bro.
Yeah, we've seen Venbright get out into the heating system, right? Yeah, they jumped down.
Yeah, for sure. They jumped down, got to the plant. Yeah, keep stabbing the air, dude. Oh my gosh, what a good fight.
Yeah, there you go.
On
Whoop's got it.
screen. Yeah, all you have to do is get him to stab left and then punch him in the back of the head.
I don't know how you make them stab to the left, but I'm into it.
That was really weird.
Have you seen Ven save or load ever? I did. Okay, I told players to save and load as they want. But that's fine. They can live their life and make their own choices.
Yeah, if you told them that they can save and load, then it's not my fault. It's not your fault if they don't. There goes Stream Hatman's leg.
So, Procensor, what do you think the solution is to that creature?
Pet it.
I mean, yes.
Punch
forcefully. It? Yeah, just punch it. It'll go away.
Of course, you just punch everything in this game.
The game gave you a verb, and that's use fist on object. And that's you do that a lot.
I mean, I would say that if it gives you just the outright ability to press a button and punch, rather than go into a menu, you should probably use that whenever possible.
Yeah. And I think what they're not realizing is they can hit a button and then punch.
Hit a what?
You can hit the button to duck. Like, one of the buttons will duck. Just as one of your main verbs.
You've got to try out the different...
And if you hit duck and then punch, then you've got a solution there. And the, yep. You try to punch this... Come on. Punch the Minotaur. Oh my gosh.
Punch him in the face. He's got a face to punch. Look at it. He looks like Rudolph. Punch Rudolph, the red-nosed Minotaur, in the face.
Do it. It's got it coming, probably. Just, oh my god.
No, punch him in the face. I just want punchies.
Why this game is so fun. The punch command is so good.
See, I think that's why I ended up doing the punch playthrough for Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I just, when I play adventure games, I just want to punch everything in the face if I have the chance. So this would have been the game for me.
Yeah, I mean, heck, I'll eventually hit my 2-year goal. I guess you have to play this game one day. All right. Venbright. Let's get feisty.
Oh, he's gonna try to question him. Nope, no questioning.
We don't have the range, but it can't move up and down. Just get above it and punch at it.
Use the key on the Minotaur. Yeah, smart move.
Maybe this Minotaur is your friend.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
We have Hatman still just kind of going up and down. They have all the tools they need to progress. They just haven't tried to punch or burn.
So many people have so many good ideas, but, you know, it's just... I love that the solution to most of these rooms is much more obvious than, like, anybody would expect.
It makes me very happy because this is an adventure game, and adventure games are known for classically, like, weird and bizarre solutions to get past things.
Van Rye punching him! Punch him in the groin!
Yes!
Yeah!
We have a player that has punched the Minotaur out. I am so happy. Okay, so here's the deceiving part. You just tried to open the thing and it didn't budge. You just have to do it again.
What? Oh, I hate that. I hate that so
there it goes.
much.
There it goes. We have opened the thing.
So dumb.
It's
like Super Highlight. It's like, what's it called? Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom. Where occasionally you just have to do something multiple times in order for it to work.
Or maybe not even multiple times. It eventually just opened, and they didn't do much. So there's a sign. The sign will tell you about the castle heating system. Nope. Okay, 122264PQ. What year is that? Oh my gosh, we've got more Minotaur violence on
Punch the groin! Yeah! There we go. Peachy-chan making progress.
Doughboy, know that we didn't skip to the lead with that because they're still in the exact same spot as Hatman now, but Hatman got there first, basically. So I think our order is Hatman, Venbright, Peachy-chan, and Whoop at this point.
I believe so. Whoop Von Whoop is just having a hard time figuring anything out, which, I don't know, to be fair, it's an adventure game.
Yeah.
From the 90s. But usually they have at least some hint. Like, the game hinted pretty much in every way to not punch the Minotaur.
We have tangible progress on Whoop screen.
Yeah, there's a plant. Look how grumpy this guy and this plant is. Hey, I think Stream Hatman has figured stuff out.
They are almost in the same place. They're all down here, and this area is just a big loop. Like, you can get from one to the other pretty easily.
Uh-huh.
Oh, did Hatman punch something? Or kill something? They just posted that that took way too long to figure out. I just missed what he said.
Oh, there goes Van Bright's leg.
There goes the leg.
It's so cute. I want a leg muncher.
The save system in this is at least a little nicer. Like, it runs at you, and it steals your leg, but if you save on that screen, it'll put you at the beginning of the screen. Oh, we've got Angry Thing chasing Whoop at this point. Everyone has been very good at dodging this thing.
Yeah.
And not letting it touch you. You can't punch the plant.
What?
Nothing much happens.
He just ducked?
Oh?
Are you serious? Apparently dodging is not too difficult in the right place.
Yeah, I guess, like, you know, the first time I got in this room, that thing cut me in half immediately. And I guess these players are just more skillful than me. Now, do we have the pepper? We do have the pepper. Here we go. Gosh, is that...
Wow.
Third and fourth place is definitely up for grabs.
Yeah, honestly, all of the players are doing pretty good right now. Like,
yeah. If anyone can figure out the mushroom, that would put them firmly in the lead.
The mushroom. Oh, there goes Peachy-chan's leg.
Yeah, there's two major obstacles to leaving here, and it's the mushroom and the troll. The troll at least has multiple solutions. The mushroom, you need to pull down the vent, and that will kill the mushroom.
What are your feelings about the Grim Reaper?
I think he's doing his job. I don't think he enjoys it, but I think he also enjoys it a little bit too much.
I think that's fine. First off, he's a skeleton, and skeletons are awesome. Okay.
Is he though? It could be a skeleton, but who knows what's under that? Maybe he's the robe, and the robe is the Grim Reaper, and the skeleton's just the unfortunate last person to put it on.
Oh, geez, I would not date a robe. That is weird.
I don't know if I did a robe either. That's
like a skeleton, yeah, sure, but no, not the robe.
I don't know. Okay, so between a skeleton and a robe, you'd rather date? No, a skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton.
I don't know about that. I don't think I like. Robes can be warming, and like you're not gonna get warmer from cuddling a skeleton.
Skeletons are awesome. Okay.
Okay.
And also, I already my body generates enough heat that we'll have plenty for the both of us. You know, if I snuggle up in a blanket, I'll get warm. So I imagine if I snuggle up with a skeleton in a blanket, we'll both be plenty heated.
All right. You know what? You can date the skeleton, and I'll date the robe, and it'll work out for everybody.
Aha. Oh, whoop, losing a leg.
Oh gosh, we have not seen anyone punch this thing out, which is fine.
Well, it doesn't look very punchable, you know?
I guess.
When's the last time in an adventure game you punched something that was ankle high?
This might be the first, honestly.
Might be the
Hatman
last.
punched it.
Oh, apparently Hatman. Yeah, it took him a little while to figure that one out. But
Hi, Liv Star. This is beyond Shadowgate. It's not your father's Shadowgate.
Yep. How are the rankings so far? Well, Stream Hatman punched the cute doggo lizard, so I think he's in the lead.
Hatman has definitely figured out the most things down here. I want to say Venbright is in second because he got down here second. Peachy, I believe she got here third. And Whoop is here also.
So,
Peachy and Whoop are kind of neck and neck in terms of progress.
How exactly do you do the punch with the mushroom?
You don't want to punch this mushroom. There is a vent above it. You just use your hand. You use like the item in your inventory.
But it's so far away.
Apparently your character has an incredible vertical leap.
He's got an incredible vertical neck, like at least on the box art, but leap.
Whoop has punched the little thing. It's a beautiful piece of quartz. All you need to do is just use your hand on the thing. They've got a good idea with this ducking, but I don't think it's.
Oh, the mushroom ate him! Oh my gosh! Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, I love that animation. If you let it play out, it drops your boots underneath the mushroom. It's very good.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, you silly mushroom, just eating people. I love that the man-eating plant didn't eat any of the players, but the mushroom has already claimed a victim.
The man-eating plant is very easy to avoid. Like, I've seen all the deaths that Oh, we've stuck our hand in the hole again.
Oh, don't do that.
That's my favorite, because it's just like, if you look at it, it's like, oh, there might be something in here. And when you put your hand in there, you just die.
That's so dumb. Like,
so
in general, good game design means that if you are a perfect player, a perfect human being, and you have perfect reaction time, and you have like a perfect way to be able to figure things out, you know, you should be able to do something without dying. You should technically be able to get through everything. And guessing about whether or not to click on a hole, simply put, is not good game design. Because
it's not.
Even the perfect player is going to die there.
Oh yeah, and you have to figure out what's in that hole, because what if it's like, I'm not going to beat the game? Like, it might be like the super crystal. Theoretically, it does bring your game to an end.
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit more forgiving since, you know, you can save and load anywhere, and that allows you to sort of have more BS in your video game, but still.
So, Peachy-chan she's at the bottom of this thing, and I think she's the only one to get down here without using the elevator, which you punch out the Minotaur and you can go straight down here. What you want to use is the bag. and cover the bag with the hole, or cover the hole with the bag, and it turns into a balloon, and it'll let you rise up to the top. And I've seen the bag in their inventory, so there's multiple paths to get through here most of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where you even get that bag, if you get it down here or not.
By the way, I can't recall the last adventure game that we had on Ku5ogrande. I'm not sure we've had many, or maybe even any here. I mean, we did have Stair Quest, but that was
That's a glorious game.
a special match.
Oh yes, we had Police Quest.
Did have the Police Quest games.
You tried to give me Shadowgate 64 in brackets, or in for the 2-hour match.
Ooh. I don't believe we ever had King's Quest. But yeah, the Police Quest and the Stairs Quest were part of some of the more joke games that we had. And by joke, I mean when we had some matches that we knew nobody was going to be able to move on, so we gave them games that were usually more entertaining and funny than necessarily terrible. Although having them die over and over and over again to Moon Logic was pretty fun.
Oh yes, which I thought about doing with this game very briefly, but I'm like, you know what? No, they're gonna... Which you do need to make progress to find more Moon Logic deaths. But all right, we've got the mushroom on the bottom left corner here, or not bottom left. I'm sorry, I don't know what screen, but then bright screen. He is at the mushroom. If he can figure out to grab the pipe, that would put him in first.
Oh yeah.
Like basically.
Van Bright.
There's a very specific order that the players are in right now, and the first person to grab this pipe is going to be way ahead.
Oh, yeah. You've got
and then things will get a little wonky.
The thing is, yes, you do have to try everything, but you also have to try things that are, like, the most basic, which is just use your hand on the pipe that you obviously cannot reach.
If you look at it with your eyes, oh, there's a death to the mushroom.
Van Bright.
I love that death. There comes. Where's the shoes?
Where's the
There's
shoes?
the shoes.
Yeah.
If you look at it with your eyes, it'll tell you that, like, hey, there's a lot of heat here. It's hot to the touch.
Actually, yeah, I would say that most things in this game that you can interact with are moving. If it's part of the background and it's not moving, you probably can't do anything too much with it. But if there is any animation, that's a guarantee there's something to do with that.
Yeah. The only exception to that would be like the holes in the wall and stuff.
Oh my gosh, Stream Hatman trying to punch in the direction of the vent.
Almost. Oh, we've got someone cut in half on PG screen.
Oh, I missed it. Oh no. Well, maybe Van Bright can get cut in half. I want to see that.
Oh gosh, where was our last save?
Okay, Chan loading up.
The save system in this game is very generous, at least.
Okay, Van Bright, get sawed in half. Wait, didn't Van Bright already make it sneeze before?
I want to say yes, but I don't think so, given that they're trying to punch it to death over and over now.
Peachy-chan trying to go mono saw blade.
They've all got the pepper. I know that.
Oh, yeah. In general, if an enemy does not make sound when you punch it, that is a pretty big cue that you are not punching it.
Did we get another saw in half? Did I miss something? Oh, yay.
I missed it! How do I keep missing this? I just want to see somebody get sawed in half, and I keep looking at other screens. There are 4 screens. I can't do this, Glitch Witch. I just can't.
Ku5ogrande is very hard.
Oh, there we go. Yeah!
There we go. RBW now. I'm going to go with the order that places. And at this point, no one's made any more tangible progress other than reaching here. Beyond this, it'll come down to the order that they get past the mushroom, and then the order that they get past the troll after the mushroom. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Unintentional crowd pleaser.
Yeah, Van Bright, I know you don't want to die. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you did die. Ooh. Peachy-chan, trying to use the different items, but...
Alright, here we are. We've got a mushroom.
Use the pepper. Okay, mushroom.
We've got the mushroom on Whoop's screen. Whoop, who has declared that she is going to lose this game and come in 4th place, has her chance to get into 1st immediately.
Yeah. Like, bucket on the vent almost makes sense.
Yeah, like there's steam in there or like something. Come on.
Hand!
You can do it.
And it's hot
hand's
to
almost
the touch.
there. It's hot to the touch. Here we
hot
go.
to the touch. Hot.
Do it.
Touch
do
it. Don't. No eyeballs. Touch the vent.
Even if it kills you, try it.
How do you know it's hot to the touch if you haven't touched it?
They've saved the game.
Yeah, punch the mushroom. It does make a sound, but it doesn't move. It has to.
I feel like.
Whoop on whoop! You have been devoured. Yum.
Everyone's still
burped.
going back to punching the creature.
Oh, it burped.
Usually, if you can punch something and it hurts it, it will react to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which has been, I think, displayed to the players, but yeah. And there, in this area, like there are some weird doors later that are maybe part of the background. I don't know, but here, not so much.
Oh my gosh. Okay, whoop. Whoop. Touch the pipe. There's a pipe. It's warm, ready to be touched. Just... I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop.
I think Peachy's decided to punch this creature for the rest of the time. No, I can't give people a hint that, like, maybe stop punching things if you don't see a reaction from them. But this is a lot of punching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them.
No. You don't have to tell them. Well, you can if you really want.
No, you know what? Nah. Let other people have come to this conclusion. It is an adventure game. Use everything on everything is the rule.
You're the game master. I will let you do what you want.
Nah.
But
I'm trying to be too nice.
I think somebody can still figure it out.
I have complete confidence that people will get there.
Yeah, the bad thing is that, like, if you do tell them, it's sort of a coin flip who is the closest to the pipe at that given point, and it can definitely mess up orders.
What just happened on Van Bright's screen?
Backup? No, don't delete the backup RAM. No, Van Bright. No. Don't format the backup RAM. Don't do it. I think resetting would be a good idea.
Yeah, huh.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not the first time we've gotten to a debug screen in a video game. It won't be the last. I'm not sure that was a debug screen, but it was definitely a delete everything screen.
Oh gosh, oh god, I don't mean to cough on.
Wow.
Sorry about that. I'm only dying a little bit. I was.
No,
like,
it's okay. It's okay.
I
I can't get sick over microphone from you. It's fine.
I will try my best to make that not happen.
You go ahead, sneeze into the microphone, wipe your nose on it. I'm gonna be fine.
For the love of our dear community and players, I will not be doing this.
Okay, thank you. I do appreciate that.
I really want someone to figure this out so badly. I believe in our players so much.
Well,
No!
Whoop is very upset.
We're gonna get there. Percentage, do you believe?
I believe somebody could figure this out.
Yeah, and any sort of hint. I can't give any sort of hint on this.
I feel like... I feel like because people have been wandering back and forth, it would possibly be a little bit too unfair. Just to base it off of whoever is closest to the pipe when you tell them.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't tell them about the pipe. That's bad. Just maybe stop punching things that don't look like they want to be punched.
Oh, that info could be helpful. Like,
although Whoop was going to town on that sign a moment ago, and I approve of this.
Although Ven might actually figure out how to deal with this creature, and that might be unfair to tell them don't punch what looks like it can't be punched, when that is the solution to this, which looks like it can't be punched.
This little creature on the ground?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to punch that. But Peachy has multiple minutes punching at this thing. And you do want that crystal on the ground. You do want that, but you don't need it to get through this solution.
Oh yeah. Just...
punching is often the answer in this game, chat. Like, very
often.
often.
Right? Oh.
He's probably not dead when he loses that leg. He's definitely over it.
That's also part of, like, bad games. You have to figure out in what way are they bad. Because, as it turns out, this game is actually pretty good at telling you when you have punched something that needs to be punched. Because there is a reaction. Stream Hatman going to town on the mushroom. Definitely not what you need to do.
Back on this mushroom train.
Who's in the lead?
In the lead. Hatman is in the lead. Venbright got down here second. Peachy third. Whoop fourth. And none of them have really made, like, what I would call tangible progress since then.
Stream Hatman is trying. Looking at the
so
oh my
close.
Gosh. Just use your hand.
Just touch it.
I want to touch the pipe.
I want to touch
I saw that. Okay, he's clicking everywhere on the pipe.
What happened? What happened?
He walked.
He moved.
No, Stream Hatman. Touch the pipe. Touch the pipe. No paddle ball. No paddle. Touch the pipe. Touch the pipe.
Whoop, no. Hold on, wait, what? Whoop is definitely not in second. Whoop got here last. Whoop's dealt with the ankle biter. That is not tangible progress, though.
Like, you don't have to deal with the ankle biter, right?
Yeah. Getting down to this area with the bucket is progress. Whew. Okay, come on, we're back at the mushroom. We can do this. What's our time at?
Just touch the pipe.
4 minutes of pipe touching.
Like,
hopefully.
the mushroom is such a red herring here. Don't deal with the mushroom. Touch the pipe.
No ending the match until someone touches the pipe.
No, that's the wrong pipe, Stream Hatman.
Don't we have the punch command? Come on, just you. None of you have used the touch command on it.
Use the touch. Well, it's so far out of reach.
Just do it. You've all looked at it. We're getting eaten. Everyone's at the... Oh my god, we made progress! Venbright has jumped into it!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry to yell into the mic. I'm so excited. Oh, we did it! Oh my gosh, we did it!
Oh, we got pipe touching. Okay, and I'm never going to watch this match ever again, just FYI. I have said that too much.
Oh my gosh, we did it. Alright, there is another puzzle immediately after that. And this is what you need the bucket for.
Okay.
So let's wait for another hour for this to happen. Now this is so exciting.
Venbright is definitely in the lead now due to touching the pipe.
Save the game and walk into the lava. Let's do it.
Like, seriously, what kind of stupid logic? I would be so angry once I figured that out. I would probably stop playing for a little while.
We have a second pipe toucher.
More pipe touching. That's what I like to see.
This is two, not lead changes. This is two people from not first going into first and second.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Then Peachy, Hatman, Whoop at this point. Oh my gosh, this is not the last few minute turnaround I expected, and also
Yeah, you never
just
know.
Just walked into the lava, and it was great.
This is also why you do not give up. You don't stop playing. You play until the end. You never know if you're going to figure something out that does immediately boost you ahead.
Yeah. Peachy hasn't gotten the crystal that is accurate, but that will not play in.
Oh my gosh.
Mike, I imagine more lava walking will happen. Oh, we used the bucket! Venbright
The bucket
in first place.
Oh, very nice. Very
Is Ven
nice.
unstoppable with his puzzle-solving progress. Yeah, you use the bucket on the wall, and it solves the problem completely, and I don't know why that works. Okay, here's the troll. You can talk to the troll.
Oh, I thought you meant a troll from the game, like the game's trolling you, but...
No, this should be a pretty simple puzzle, because the troll basically tells you that all he does is watch this bridge, and that he's bored. And from that, I imagine everyone can figure out what to do here.
What beautiful sounds, let me tell you. I love the mushroom sound. Yeah, Peachy...
Alright, so we're
Whoop,
trying
I
to give
think,
the troll a
is
crystal.
dead and pretty much is done. Well, that makes sense because we are at the last few seconds. Bam.
Oh,
wait, I hit the wrong button.
That's the troll.
Oh my gosh. Very, very nice. But unfortunately, we are out of time.
Gosh, what an ending.
Yeah, I did not expect this at all.
Okay, I think officially then Peachy stream Hatman Whoop. For sure.
Okay. Yeah, it does look like Venbright is the winner, Peachy in second, Hatman third, Whoop in fourth. Honestly, everybody was pretty dang close to each other. But, you know, it was touching the pipe that really made the difference. Gosh, I just can't say anything seriously now.
I zoned out for a brief moment to type into the match chat, and you go and say things like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. The kids won't understand. It's fine. It's still family friendly. Yeah, they won't understand that. Here's the deal, kids. Do not go around and touch hot pipes, okay? Let me go ahead and tell you, don't do that. Okay, I actually grabbed onto a hot pipe when I was a young kid, and apparently I started screaming and just reacted in a way that I grabbed on tighter. I do not remember this, but yeah, so there's been hot pipe touching in my life. I had to, yeah, my hand got burned. But I was too young to understand, you know?
That sounds vicious. I see Venbright is continuing to play the game. Which, heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was absolute fun. I'm really glad that we were able to have this. And Glitchwitch, like, I don't know. You never really know when something is going to be super close. But it was super close for us. And it looks like we've got Venbright here to come chat. Hello there.
Hello,
That's
friend.
me. That's my name.
Yeah, it's you.
Welcome.
You
Hi.
won.
You
I did it.
I can't even explain to you how much I jumped when you grabbed that pipe. Because we had like 30 minutes, 20 minutes of people kind of wandering up to the mushroom and punching it. And oh my goodness, it took so long for someone to grab it.
Okay, so I have a question.
Go for it.
the weird spinny spike monster right after you come out of the giant fungus room.
Yes.
I was punching it, and it was making a hit sound, but only when its head was up. Does it eventually die if you hit it enough times? Or do you have to use the pepper? Then that is very deceitful, and I don't appreciate it one bit.
Oh no, it's like you're in a
Because I was standing there punching it because I was like, I'm hearing a hit sound. It'll probably die eventually. I probably would have used the pepper on it sooner had it not made a hit sound.
Yeah, who would have guessed that we had bad games here?
Yeah, what the
I
heck?
know. Unclear design. Thankfully, the crystal you get from doing that relevant much later in the game, but nowhere near where you are now.
Isn't that the sapphire that you just gave to the troll that I gave to the troll right before the end, though?
Oh, did you give the sapphire to the troll?
Yeah, it was the only item that he accepted.
I gave him the ball, the paddle with the ball on it. Or you can fight him.
Wait,
That's-
really?
You know, I was like, hey, he wants a toll here. Take a goodie. I have like 1 minute left in the match. See you later, sucker. I don't got time to be clever. I gotta go fast.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love that. Oh.
Yeah, no, the pipe was like, okay, it has to do something with the steam. And I was just like, use an item on the steam. Use an item on the steam. What if I just touch the steam? Okay, sure, let's go.
Yeah, and that's
worst case scenario, you die. So
Yeah, and honestly, I think one thing early on that you need to figure out about this game is that when you save, it saves the world state when you load it in the room, regardless of when you saved.
Yeah, it's safer that way, like that leg
Yeah.
biting thing. Did you punch the leg biter at all?
The leg biter, I never tried. No, I think I'd never crouch punched it. No.
Yeah, we had a lot of people lose their legs, and I think only 2 people. So
I lost my legs like 5 times. So I was like trying to inch my way around without
I
like
love it.
spawning the trigger on it, and it didn't work.
So many legs lost.
I was like, I encountered it from both directions. So theoretically, like, I knew that you could get around it, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, you did really well, though. And honestly, you know, I was watching this Glitch Witch sitting here explaining some of the stuff, and I'm like, I understand you want to try everything, but when the solution is punch it when it doesn't look like it can be punched, or touch it when it looks like it's too far away, like, people are just not going to think about that.
Prince Eric has an incredible vertical leap.
It's the thing is I don't know about the other competitors, but when you make it to the room with the 2 guards, I don't know if you like brute forced it, kill both guards without like despawning one by killing it and then running back and like restoring Eric's health. I'm not sure how Eric's health value works.
It's like kind of like you get hit 3 times and you die, I think is how
per
it works.
room. Yeah, like per room.
What I did through that
Something
room
like
is
that, yeah.
you approach them from the top or bottom, and you can punch up or down, and it's a lot easier to hit them without them hitting. But if you're to their left or to their right, they're very mean to you and hurt you very quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so did I miss something with the executioner to the room right to the left of your starting position?
Yeah, it's an optional thing that will get you a clue later on. He will eventually tell you a password if you talk to him, I think 3 times.
Yeah, no, I talked to him. No, okay, so I talked to him after defeating the thing, and I heard an audio clip of like, Rosebud!
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
That you got the clue then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna know what it's used for, but...
Well, what if you go and finish the game? You can
Yeah,
find
you
out.
were still playing last I checked.
Well, that's just because I just got to a new area, and I wanted to die on stream in a funny way after winning. But then I ran into like these little mini like pterodactyls, and they just kind of flew away, and I was like, "Oh, eat me."
If you go a screen or 2 further, there is a village with these alien-looking things with crossbows that will do you good.
Ooh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Well, I think that it is time for us to move on. Thank you so much. Anything exciting happening in your life? Anything you're streaming these days, or anything you want to say?
This was my first Kuso match, and I had a great time. Thanks for organizing this event. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Heck
and
yeah.
GG's to my competitors.
Yeah, honestly, it got really close right towards the end. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Go enjoy the rest of the game, or the day.
Yep. And hey, thanks chat. See you guys next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
And good luck to the rest of the competitors who are going off today. See ya.
Thank you, Glitch Witch. Have a good time and take it easy.
You too.
Everybody, this is Ku5ogrande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. It is that time for us to move on to the final match. I do want to give a shout out to all the people who have followed, who have dropped bits, who have subscribed. I can't read through all of them because we are already late. But you are